How do you make more time when you basically have no time, right? You probably are busy at work all the time. You got a wife, you got kids. Maybe you don't have any of those things, but you're just busy because you have work and then you have to drive there and you have to come back home. You're tired. You just want to lay down. You just want to watch TV. You got to go to sleep. You got to watch the sports. You got to go to the gym. The point is that life is busy, and there's always a lot of things that are going to be there to take up our time, right? And it's very hard to manage our time. And a lot of us don't even have time. So you want to start a business, you might want to get a better relationship, or you might want to improve a relationship, or you might want to meet people, or anything like that, right? But you just don't have the time. And I'm here to tell you that I have the solution for that. My name is TommyBryson. If you don't know me, you're gonna know me. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, like, and leave a comment down below, and let me know if you have time or you don't have any time. Now, furthermore, I'm here to tell you that I'm gonna debunk that, and I'm gonna assess your entire situation. I'm here to tell you that that is complete bull crap, right? And I'm saying crap because I don't want to get demonetized when my videos do get big. And I just learned that yesterday, right? But the point is that's bullcrap. It's not real. It's not true. It's just excuses you tell yourself. Now, before you leave the video, let me explain something to you, right? I get it. You're busy. You work. You probably don't go to the gym. You probably have like a relationship. You're busy all the time. You're talking on the phone. You're either on Instagram. You're doing something. But that's all busy work, And it's very easy to let that type of busy stuff take up your time because it's like it takes no effort whatsoever. It just consumes your time and you basically have to do nothing but just scroll, laugh, giggle, lol, But this is what you do, right? For example, I'm gonna assess your entire situation right now, just like I assessed my situation, and this is how I'm able to, right? This is how I'm able to do this. I'm able to go to the gym. I'm able to work on my videos. That takes up a lot of time. I'm able to work on my relationship, which takes up a lot of time. And I'm also able to have a happy life. And you're telling me, oh my gosh, tell me how do you... Oh, and I'm also able to run an entire business on my own. Now, with other people that are partners also, right? But... wow, right? That's a lot. That's a lot of stuff, right? So I know my stuff, obviously, right? But here's the thing, right? The first step that I did take to get to this level that I'm in right now is assessing your situation. Assess the time to spend on what and how and if you can better use that time or utilize that time, right? So say, for example, this is average stuff. A lot of people don't even do this. For example, you got to get 8 hours of sleep, right? There's 24 hours in a day, right? You got to get 8 hours of sleep. You already got 16 hours left, right? You wake up, you gotta get ready, you gotta get to work, blah, 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 transportation, everything like that. Let's say that takes another hour and a half, right? Same thing to come back, right? Another hour and a half. That's 3 hours of just going to work and getting to work, right? Work is actually 8 hours. So 8 for sleep, 8 of work, that's 16 hours, 3 of getting there and coming back, getting ready, everything like that. So now you have 16 plus 3, that's 19, you minus 24, that gives you 3 hours, right? That means you only have 3 hours actually free out of your day, unless I'm doing something wrong, right? And it's very hard to not want to use that time and basically diminish it, like ruin it, like instead of working on that relationship, talking to your wife, talking to your kids, or like trying to build this business or trying to work out or trying to do this, you're not going to do that because you're just tired, you're lazy, and you just probably just want to lay down, watch some TV, and just watch some Netflix until it's like 2 a.m. and you're not really sleeping 8 hours, you're actually sleeping 4. So this whole thing is bullcrap, right? And this is what I'm telling you, right? The moment you decide if you're willing or unwilling to do something is the moment you start succeeding and winning at life. Because while you're not doing what you have to do with that time, somebody else is. And this is what I mean, right? For example, let's take that job that you hate going to and let's start revamping it. Let's start looking for things in that job that might bring you happiness. Whether it's in the job or in the reason that you're actually doing the job so you can actually get at the job or maybe start your own business, right? And if you don't like the job whatsoever, and I see this countless times where people just work and work in a dead-end job that they really hate, like it's not 2019? Like it's not 20 like it's not 2019 and they can't just like find another job with the same pay or a little bit less pay, but guess what? You're happy. And that's the main thing, is being happy. So if you are unhappy in your job, quit, leave, find a new job. If you're getting paid less, then figure out what things you can actually cut out your bills. Like, for example, if you pay, the only necessities that you actually have in life are probably rent, or if you own a house, mortgage, eating, like food, and utilities. And then like clothes, like not really. You probably are 18, 19, 20, 24, 30, 40, 80. Like, you probably have clothes already. You don't really need anything else. So those are your only real things, like your only real expensive. So if you have like Hulu, Netflix, Crunchyroll, and a whole bunch of other subscriptions just because you want to be in tune with everything, like you don't really need that. So figure out how to cut those things out. And back to the entire thing of how to actually manage your time. Well, let's do something, right? For example, if you're actually spending all that time sleeping, which I sleep like on, I don't even turn on alarms anymore. Why? Because I hate being waking up, like all of a sudden, being forced to do something, being forced to wake up, being forced to go to work, being forced to do every single thing in my life, like I'm a child and I have no control over what I want or what's best for my life. And a lot of us go throughout life doing this exact same thing, complaining about this exact same thing, and actually doing nothing to actually change the situation. So, for example, I don't wake up with an alarm. Whenever my body tells me that it's time to wake up, I wake up. Not when I tell myself inside of my head, hey, I still need some more sleep. I still want to sleep. Like, you know, like, if you're sleeping and you wake up like 6 to 7 hours later and you're like, all right, I'm awake, and you kind of like look around and it's time for you to wake up, but you tell yourself, okay, I'm gonna just go back to sleep because it's not time for me to go to work yet, right? And that's where that entire mentality comes of wasting time. So my entire point is right now, let's start assuming responsibility for your time. Let's start putting a purpose between every single minute of your life, and let's start being greedy with that time, because that's the only thing that you actually should be greedy with. Because the money you can spend, you'll get it back. But be smart about it and make investments. And you can spend anything, you know what I mean? But time, you spend it and you're not getting it back. Whatever time you spend, you're never going to get it back. You can't get a refund when you're in a deathbed and you're about to die. And you're like, damn, if I had just done something a little bit differently or used that time a little bit differently, maybe I would have been in a different situation. But you're not, because you didn't make those necessary adjustments in your life to actually get to where you wanted to go in your life, right? So, for example, let's take your time right now and let's reassess it, right? You're probably busy, like you tell yourself, and you don't have time for anything, right? But the reason you don't have time for it is because you don't make time for it. And the reason you don't make time for it is because you have no reason to make time for it. You know what I mean? And your life is perfectly fine if you just come home and you watch Netflix and you go to work and you do the same thing. The only person that's benefiting from that is your employer, because it's like, all right, you're just a mindless employee that has no type of out to this job. This is your life, and that's all it's going to be for the rest of your life. And I'm happy that I get to have an employee for minimum wage here, and I'm becoming rich, all for you, you know, off your sweat and tears. So step one, let's take a look at your day, and let's take a look at your time, and let's reassess everything, right? Bring a notebook around, right? And take a look at the stuff that you actually spending your time on. How many hours of sleep do you actually need? You don't need that 8-hour bullshit. Like, you could probably need 6 or 7, right? That saves you like another hour. All right, so you're sleeping, say for example, you're sleeping 8 hours a day. You're working 8 hours a day. It's 2 hours for transportation and everything like that, right? That's already 18 hours. You still have 6 hours, right? Yeah, you still have like 6 hours left in the day, right? So with that 6 hours, what are you going to do with that 6 hours? That's the most important thing. What are you going to do with that 6 hours? If you have no purpose with that 6 hours, let me tell you something, right? Start researching on how to make extra money. Why would I want to make extra money? Why would I want more work for myself? Why would I want this? Because having more money equals more freedom. Having more money that you could save up and invest means that you don't have to work all those hours at that job. So, for example, it's 8 of those hours, right? If I'm counting right, it's 6 of those hours, right? So take 2 hours, start doing research, start investing in yourself, start reading and figuring out how you can make more money, how you can get another job, or maybe take get another degree so you can start earning more money, so you can actually save more money, so you can stop working so hard. You know what I mean? So, for example, take those 2 hours, work on yourself, invest in yourself. Take those 2 hours, extra 2 hours, work on your relationships, work on your friends, work on your marriage, work on your girlfriend, work on all those little things that you think that don't matter, they're just gonna fall together just because they do. People matter. Relationships matter. If you don't give maintenance to your friendships, to your relationships, they will start falling apart. And those last 2 hours that you have there, those last 2 hours, you can start using that time for no, I'm just playing. It's not no Netflix, bro. It's not Netflix at all. Take one of those hours and go to the gym and get your life together. Get your weight right. I've seen so many people working an office job that are overweight, that are waiting to get, and I was just like that. And I'm still kind of like that. I'm still trying to recover from all those things that damage myself. You know, you're in the office, donuts every single day. You're sitting down, there's no activity, you're just getting fat on your ass, and there's no way that you can turn it around because you feel like you don't have any time. Spend 1 hour going to the gym. Go to the gym, get fit, get healthy. That one last hour that you have there for your day, spend it on Netflix. And trust me, shows are much more entertaining when you can't finish watching an entire series in one night. And if you can't finish an entire series in one night, it means that you have way too much time on your hands. So kind of like take a harder look at yourself. Tell yourself what you really need to hear. And to summarize this entire thing, subscribe to the channel, like and comment if you haven't already. But to summarize everything that I'm saying, let's take a look at it, right? Make sure every single day you're working on your health, wealth, love, and happiness. You get happiness from doing all three. You get your health together by going to the gym, eating healthy. And if you want to get wealthy, if you want to make more money, make sure you're working the job and you're figuring out ways to improve that income so you can actually raise your salary, get your master's degree, get your doctor's degree, get whatever you want to get. Like, do it online on your own time and start a business which isn't going to cost you any money and it's just pure profits. And if you want to work in your relationship and you don't have a relationship, well, work on the ones that you do have. You have a relationship with your family, you have friends, and if you want to, like, another relationship, like an intimate one, then go out there and go find that person. Join classes. Lastly, you're going to get happy. You're going to become happy. You're going to become fulfilled because you know that every single minute out of the day is not being wasted. Even the wasted time that you are wasting isn't being wasted because you already budgeted your time for that specific reason. Guys, my name is TommyBryson. If you like this video, go ahead and subscribe and leave a big like and comment down below. What have you been procrastinating in? And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
You've got to start at the bottom.